Drum roll? Not very good drum roll. Not a drummer. I am back with another mean comments video. This is mean comments number, that's 10. This is 5. If you want to find the other mean comments videos 1 through 4, there's a little search bar. If you go to the videos tab, there's a search bar and you can search mean comments and that'll bring up the other 4 videos. Or maybe I'll link them below. Stay tuned to see what awful things people have said to me and how I will react. Will I laugh? Will I cry? Will I jump off a building? Will I end my YouTube career? Stay tuned to find out. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. Let's jump right into these mean comments. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I have collected quite a few of them, and several of these comments are on videos that are months old because I haven't done one in a while. So this comment, and I'm looking over here at my screen to read the comments. This is on my video called 10 Bags to Survive. Yota is interrupting my videos again. So this was on a video called 10 Bags to Survive 2020. It was a funny video, or intended to be anyway. And someone wrote, not a great title since we're literally trying to get cops to stop killing black people. So I think she has a problem with saying that people are trying to survive 2020, so I guess we're not allowed to use the word survive in any other context, according to this person. I disagree with that. I am totally BLM, Black Lives Matter, and I have videos about that. Yota again. I'm very sensitive to the issue, but I don't think there's any problem a title about surviving 2020, because we're all trying to survive 2020. This is similar. Same video, someone else said, this is in bad taste, not cool. It's totally cool. It was a hilarious video. Here's one. Oh, this is on my Black Lives Matter video. This is called The Truth. Louis Vuitton stores looted during the protests. And this person writes, so I really thought that since you asked for comments, and with no bad language, you would post what all people have to say. But you choose to be just like the media and make things worse and just post what you want everyone to think. I know there had to be someone else that disagreed with you, not just me. Just because people have different opinions doesn't make us racist or a bad person. I'm not ever going to be sorry for being white. I'm proud of it. Just like everyone should be, no matter what color they are. I responded to this when I posted it and responded. I said, I'm not sure what you're talking about. There have only been a handful of comments left on this video that I've deleted, and those have been comments that are racist. Unfortunately, many people don't even realize that they're being racist. It's very true. I've seen that throughout my life, and I've seen it a whole lot this year. Well, since 2016. Or they've tried to spread conspiracy theories and other forms of misinformation. I have said before on this channel that if you post something about conspiracy theories, or your sources for information are places like Alex Jones, I'm not posting that because I'm not participating in perpetuating lies. I have posted comments, this is me talking again, I've posted comments that disagree with me when they have not done the above, been racist or been full of lies. If I deleted one of your comments and you want to know why, feel free to tell me what you said and I'll explain it to you, which probably sounds pretty snarky, but I meant it sincerely. This comment, there are 2 comments here, is on my What Fits and my Louis Vuitton Suhali Locket PM. I'll put a picture of that bag up here. This person says, it doesn't even look like an LV. It looks like a bag you picked up at TJ Maxx. And then another person on the same video says, was there no color option? I love this. This is so funny. Was there no other color option than shiny turd? LV's quality and designs have become significantly questionable. That's hilarious. I love the shiny turd color. I need to tell people it's that instead of bronze. That's hilarious. I appreciate that. The quality and designs becoming significantly questionable recently. I think a lot of people would agree with that. This is not a recent bag. I don't remember what year it was made, but it was a little while ago. And as far as it looking like something you'd get at TJ Maxx, I've never seen anything this nice at TJ Maxx. I mean, actually that's not true, because they do have designer bags there. They carry Gucci, mine and several others, the ones that had the runway shops inside inside the stores. All this beeping is Yota. She's bombarding me with text messages as always. But the stores that have the runways inside, the TJ Maxx with the runway sections, they do have Gucci, there she is again, Prada, Fendi, Givenchy. They have all kinds of brands. I've never seen Louis Vuitton there, but I've heard some of them do carry Louis Vuitton. I can't silence that, I'm sorry. All right, this one was on, you remember I had a couple of videos where I cut open a dupe of a high-end designer bag. I'm not gonna cut open a real designer bag, right? But I cut open these dupes to see what was inside and show you guys what was inside, the structure and how they're made and everything. This person said, I'm shocked you would buy a fake bag. Not good. There's no punctuation here, so it's a little difficult to read. Okay, let me start over. I'm shocked you would buy a fake bag. Not good. You have a platform. Use it for honesty. You shouldn't be buying fake Chanel. Now I don't trust any of your bags are real. Okay, I can buy whatever I want. Anybody can buy whatever they want. Doesn't matter. This was not a fake bag. It was a dupe. There's a difference. I'm always honest on my platform. I never try to pass off dupes as authentic bags. If I'm showing a dupe, I always tell you that that's what it is. And if you don't trust that any of my bags are real, that is your problem, not mine. I can't control your thoughts, so not my problem. Okay, this person's being honest, but they're being rude to someone else who is a YouTube friend of mine. And it's not a person that I mention often, so it's not like Yota, but this person says that this YouTube friend of mine is vulgar and infantile, and given my class, that they're surprised I watch their channel. I don't know, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinions of other people, of me, whatever. I guess when you have a YouTube channel, and I've been on for a few years now, people who watch regularly kind of think they know you. None of you really know me, just like I don't know you. You know, there are people I watch and even people I talk to outside of YouTube, and I don't really know them. So I don't know. I also, on my channel, I'm cleaner than maybe I am in real life as far as the kinds of comedy that I like. Maybe that's a good way to put it. Because I'm a teacher and I know that some of my students watch my channel. So, like, I don't use curse words on this channel, and there are subjects that I stay away from. That doesn't mean that I don't do those things in other parts of my life. This is, I was talking about a Fendi spy bag. I got one at one point and returned it because it was damaged. I'm still kind of interested in getting one, but I haven't found another one that I want to get yet. But it was a leather bag, and someone commented, "So sad. This is what happened." This was one that it's an alligator one that I saw in the reel. It's probably still there, and it was so pretty, but it's way out of my price range because it's alligator. So anyway, this person says, "So sad. This is what happens to the poor alligator they killed to make this bag." I agree with that. I do. And then someone else commented, "Totally agree," and she, meaning me, is supposed to love animals. So that's the comment I want to respond to. I do love animals. I also love leather bags and leather car seats and other leather things. And that, my friends, is what is called hypocrisy. And I eat animals too. This comment is on a video called Hard to Find Louis Vuitton Unboxing. I don't even know what this was that I unboxed. Someone just wrote, "Bag ridiculous." This one is on my video. It actually doesn't matter what video it's on, but it's about the market totes. This person says, "Lady, please put on makeup. Jesus, you love high-end stuff, yet you look so plain Jane. How are you styling these beautiful bags? Ugh." I've addressed this so many times. All this does, just like all the other comments, all these mean comments do, they don't comment about me, they comment about the people making the comments. All this comment does is show that this person thinks that if you have high-end bags and things, or like those things, that you have to look a certain way in order to carry them. In this case, you're not allowed to have like Louis Vuitton bags if you don't wear makeup, which is ridiculous and stupid. It's ignorant. It also tells me that a person's appearance is very important to this person, and that they make judgments based on people's appearance, which is not a good thing to do. Oh, these two comments I love too. So every once in a while I unbox subscription boxes, and one of those is CauseBox. I've done a few of those recently, and this person wrote the best comments on it. These I think are funny, they're not mean. This person says, "Hi Autumn, I sincerely enjoy your videos. Watching your subscription box unboxings is like watching a Debbie Downer sketch on SNL. I'm not sure subscription boxes are your jam." And then they posted on another CauseBox video, "Another installment of Debbie Downer opens a box. I think CauseBox needs to send a cease and desist." I agree 100%. I've canceled my CauseBox subscription donation, not because of these comments, but because I've been disappointed with most of the items in there. They're just not things I use, so it doesn't make sense to paying for them. This is related to the cause box. One person wrote, okay, so there was an item in the box that, well, when I get the cause boxes, if there are things that I don't want, I donate them. Some I take to Goodwill, some I donate to the Houston Area Women's Center. And there was a face scrubber thing that this person is asking about. And I say in the videos that I'm gonna donate these things to the Women's Center. But this person writes, "Hi Autumn, a few of your subscribers," and this is true, asked if you would sell or give them the face scrubber thing that you didn't want in your last video. As a thank you to your subscribers, why can't you offer it as a giveaway? I know you said you wanted to give it to the women's shelter, but let's be for real, that's the last thing they need. If you need the receipt for a donation, I understand. Thanks." So I wrote back, that's the last thing they need? Are you familiar with the circumstances of women in domestic abuse shelters? If you saw those questions from other subscribers, then you saw my responses. The Houston Area Women's Center is a shelter for abused women and their children. I used to volunteer there, so I know that most of the women flee their homes without a chance to pack even basic essentials to take with them. A lot of women appreciate beauty products like these, and women in that situation would appreciate them even more since they have almost nothing. Most of my viewers are not in such a desperate situation. I don't claim charitable donations on my taxes, so I have no need for a donation receipt. She writes back, "I have also volunteered in quite a variety of shelters, and I stand by what I said. That's the last thing they need. You do not need to get on the defense." So I wrote back, "I'm not being defensive. I'm standing up for the women in these situations who know what's best for themselves. Who are you to tell other people what they need or don't need? That's up to them to decide." And then she didn't like that. So she said, "Who are you? Really? Who are you to give them stuff you look at like it's," she said a SH word. "You can't take criticism, can you? Unsubscribed and hope others follow because you truly do not appreciate your subbies. I now agree with some of your negative comments." Hey, you made the mean comments video, yes. "Low buy year, yeah, right. One last thing, do your eyebrows," in capital letters. And then she said that was one last thing, but then she wrote another comment. Couldn't let it go. She said, "Like I said, this is the last thing they need. Read correctly, teacher. As I said, it is the last thing they need." That was in capital letters. "By the way, aren't you telling people what they need by pushing the crappy, cheap purses and stuff on this channel so you can get a kickback for free stuff?" Okay, let's pick this apart. So she says, she questions me asking her, "Who are you to tell them what they need?" Although I explained that already, because it's not her place to tell them what they need. They can decide that on their own. I think any reasonable person would think that given the choice between giving items to people who are not so much in need or giving items to people who have just fled their homes with nothing, usually, the people with nothing need things and appreciate things more than the people who are not so much in need, right? Like, that's a better place to be giving things away. She says, "I can't take criticism, can I?" I absolutely can when it's constructive and not just crap like this. Like, what else do I say? This is ridiculous. Unsubscribed, that's fine. Anybody who wants to unsubscribe is free to do that. Says, "I don't appreciate my subbies." That's not true. Just because I want to give something to the women's shelter instead of to subscribers. And by the way, one of the reasons I don't do a lot of giveaways, it's very rare that I do them, is because I have at this point over 16,000 subscribers, and a giveaway gives an item to one person. I don't see that as a good way to show subscribers appreciation. 16,000 people, I'm gonna give one of you something, or even 3 or 5. I mean, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And then she goes into my low buy year. She has a problem with that because I started the year off as a low buy, and then I started buying things because COVID changed the whole year. And then she tells me to do my eyebrows, which just goes back to that comment before about how people are saying things. I mean, she's clearly at this point just angry and upset and throwing everything she can think of at me to try to hurt my feelings. I mean, this person actually watched my channel for a long time and was subscribed for a long time, so she would know that these things don't hurt my feelings, but okay. And then she goes again into, "This is This is the last thing they need, and I need to read correctly. I read what she said. I know what she meant, and she apparently needs to read what I'm saying, because sorry, but she's wrong. Not sorry, because she's wrong. And then aren't I telling people what they need by pushing the crappy cheap purses and stuff on my channel? No. I buy things that, oh God, I keep pressing buttons and getting off the comment. No, I never buy anything just to advertise it on my channel. I buy things that I like, and I also never accept anything. I do have companies that have sent me free product in exchange for doing a video, but I never take anything that I'm not interested in myself and that I wouldn't purchase myself. And you guys, if you watch my channel, know that I give honest reviews. I've often gotten free things or purchase things that I have negative things to say about too, and I tell you guys that. So none of this that she's saying is correct. Oh, this person, this ignorant comment. This is on a video where I talked about how school, I'm a teacher for those of you who don't know, how school's going to be virtual through mid-October so far and maybe longer. And someone commented, don't worry, schools will be back open after the election. So ignorant. Come on. There's so many things about I'm trying to figure out how to say this in the nicest way. A lot of people in America and some of their political views that are just so mind-boggling, baffling to me. For someone to think that schools are going to open after the election because pushing the election because of a pandemic, and a lot of people still think the pandemic isn't a real thing. They think that's political somehow. I think the schools reopening too soon is political, but the ones staying closed are based on science. COVID and the pandemic, those aren't made up political issues, because if they were, it would only be happening in America, right? It wouldn't have started in China. It wouldn't have spread to all these other countries before it even got here, because the whole world is not like conspiring against America. They haven't all made up COVID and all shut down and went into quarantine for so long because there's some conspiracy against America. Use your brains, people. All right, this person is making a comment about a product that I talked about on my channel but showed a different product. Okay, let me just read the comment and then I'll explain. Not sure if others brought this up to you, but the blue set, I didn't have the blue set, I had a different set. The blue set was a very bad quality, and you should have mentioned that since you said in the prior comments that it looked noticeably thinner. I'm now concerned about whether you're being influenced by getting free stuff. Just an opinion. You used to say what is good and what is bad. So no, like I just explained, I am always honest with you guys. If I have negative things to say, I tell you, or if I have concerns about something, I tell you. I still do say what's good and what's bad. The blue set, I can't speak to because I've never had the blue set. I might have said that it looked thinner in a photograph, but I've never had it in person to see the quality or to see that it was actually thinner. I'm not going to tell you that, hey, the blue set is bad quality when I've never even seen it. So there you go. This person, this was on a Coach video that I did, said, Coach is too cheap for me. So is Louis Vuitton. I like Chanel. Well, good for you. This person is on my video called Louis Vuitton is not for poor people, which actually explains how it is for poor people. Well, it's for the masses. It's not really made for wealthy people, at least the canvas pieces. They say, I don't understand why people pay so much for that brown mass product. Everyone has it. And do people really think it looks beautiful? I could buy it. I love how the people who criticize it, they always have to qualify, like, I could buy it. I'm going to complain about it, but it's not because I can't afford it. They just have to make that point. I could buy it, but I would never do it. Overpriced, mass-produced, and sorry, ugly. Take small piece of that money and go to a leather artist, and you can decide color and style yourself. That is original piece, beautiful, etc. Well, you could certainly do that, and the thing here about this comment, because lots of people think Louis Vuitton is ugly, that's fine, I don't have a problem with that. A lot of people think it's not ugly. People have different opinions. But I think my problem with this comment is really more, well, one, if you hate Louis Vuitton so much, why are you watching a video about Louis Vuitton and then leaving a negative comment about it? But two, and I've talked about this in previous mean comment videos, people seem to think that if you buy one thing, you can't also buy another thing. Like if you buy Louis Vuitton, you can't also have leather pieces from leather artists, like they say. When in fact, you can actually have both. Like, I don't know if that's news to this person, but this person, they're not trying to be mean. This is somebody who comments on the channel a lot, and she's trying to be nice. But, this was on my, God, it's still Yota. This was on Chanel Cosmetics unboxings, and I talked about how I don't wear makeup, I don't wear perfume. My God, Yoda. But she says, no perfume, no makeup. Autumn, you don't know what you're missing. The boyfriend might like it. So let me just explain that. Here's the thing. Here's the honest truth. I don't care what the boyfriend likes. I care what I like. I don't like makeup. I do wear a powder for the videos because my skin has a very red tone to it. It's very sensitive. And in fact, right now I have a sunburn. I don't like makeup. I don't want to spend money on makeup. I don't want to spend the time doing makeup. I also, most perfumes, I don't like them. They smell chemically to me. There's some that I like, but I don't wear them except on very rare occasions. I might put a dot on my wrist and that's it. Yeah, those just aren't my thing. And I'm not going to do those things for someone else, whether I'm dating them or whatever the situation is. So I'm gonna be me, and if somebody wants to be in a relationship with me, they're gonna have to deal with who I really am and not who I make myself up to be, because that's what they like. And I think that's how it should be for everyone, but that's my opinion, and not everyone feels the same way. All right, this person on some handbag reveal, I don't know what it was, they said, boy, that's ugly bag, okay? And then on a YSL unboxing, this would have been my card holder, this person said, you need colors. I was actually in a very colorful shirt. I think I was in this shirt. The picture's a green shirt. It might have been this one. This is color. Maybe they're talking about the card holders. Look what I just got. I don't know if you've seen this video before or if this video is going up first. I don't know what order they're in, but bam, colors. So maybe they'll be happy now and not tell me what I need. I know what I need. I don't need other people telling me what I need. All right, this person, oh, good Lord. Some of these people, I tell you, it's the same kind of comments every time. The comments about appearance, and people just aren't thinking. I don't know. Okay, so this one is on our mean comments video. It was on my first mean comments. They say, if you're so natural and real, why don't you allow all the comments on your channel? So they're commenting on the fact that I don't allow comments to just post automatically. I have to approve them before they go up. And I've explained this in other videos, but I think this person was new at the time. The reason I do that is because I'm a teacher, and I have received comments before that are very vulgar and some like graphically violent. Those are not things that I want my students to see. And I don't get those comments often, and my students don't watch my channel often, but I don't want even the possibility of those two paths crossing. So that's why I hold all the comments for review and approval before they go up. It's no other reason than that. It's not that I'm filtering out comments that I don't agree with or something, unless it's, like I said earlier, racist, conspiracy theories. Yeah. Otherwise, I post just about everything. I post like 99% of everything that people leave, or approve it, I mean. On the video that I talk about why I don't wear makeup, she says, I'll tell you, you would be very pretty with just a little bit of makeup. Thank you, but I see, this is the kind of thing where somebody leaves a comment like that and they think they're being nice, but it's actually rude, because the implication is that without makeup you're not pretty. I mean, do the people who leave these comments even think about that? And then same video, she says, is it natural to wear a handbag worth hundreds of dollars? Think of the good you could do with that money. So I talked to them in that video about wearing makeup not being natural. That's more to do with what it does to your skin, clogs up your pores. Your skin is an organ. It's supposed to be able to breathe. For school, I don't know when you're seeing this video, but as I'm filming it, a couple days ago, I was out in the sun and the heat for 2 days doing a drive-through school supply distribution. And of course I had a mask on because I'm interacting with a bunch of people. It was 100 degrees outside, and I kept having to, when it was safe to do so and I was alone outside, I kept having to take the mask off and like get some air and wipe my face down because I'm sweating so much. It's not natural to wear a mask. We're having to wear them right now because of what's going on in science. But I've had people make this point before where I say makeup's not natural, and then they say, well, you know, driving a car's not natural, or a handbag's not natural. Not the same kind of thing. Those are totally different categories, what I'm talking about. I also don't use products in my hair. I shampoo it, condition it, just to clean it and give it a little, I mean, the conditioner makes it, you know what conditioner does, I don't have to explain that to you. But that's different. That affects your physical self. Carrying a handbag doesn't, other than it hurts my back. That's why I shouldn't carry big, heavy handbags anyway. Oh, and then she said, is it natural to wear a handbag worth hundreds of dollars? Think of the good you could do with that money. Well, it's not natural to wear any handbag Doesn't matter how much it costs. And then there's also this argument of why spend hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars on a handbag? Think of the good you could do with that money. And that's the same thing as, did you know that you could buy a Louis Vuitton handbag or Chanel or Hermes? You can spend thousands of dollars on a handbag and you can also donate to charity? Did you know that was possible? Because it is. Blowing your mind there. This person on a Louis Vuitton handbag reveal said, boring, get to the topic. Again, if you think I'm boring, a lot of people do, totally fine. There are lots of other channels to watch. You don't have to be a jerk and leave a mean comment. Again, doesn't bother me, but it says something about you. These comments are on an unboxing of my Louis Vuitton Mahina XS handbag, which even I admitted in the video, I think, is a dated looking bag, but I still love it. There are lots of people into vintage bags and I am one of them. I also like brand new bags because that's possible. And someone commented, no, that's all they said on this handbag. And then someone else commented, very hard no, in capital letters, from me as well, black. And then someone else commented, different comment, I'm sorry, but that's just not my taste, but to each their own. Nothing wrong with that. And then the same person that commented earlier and said, hard no, black, also commented on this comment and said, yeah, I was thinking that exact same thing, a very hard pass on this bag. Now, this is a prime example, not a horrible example, but it's an example of one of the reasons that I don't post some negative comments. And it's because I do want this channel to be positive. And when somebody posts a negative comment, what it tends to do is breed more negativity. When somebody sees a negative comment, they're like, oh yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I should say I don't like it too. Or I should say, you know, whatever the topic is there. I should comment on them and agree with them and make my own comment. And then it just gets more and more negative. So there's that. And it's not that I never allow negative comments, but that's one of the reasons that I delete some of them. I happen to have this on my desk right now. The video where I unboxed this little bag from Kurt Geiger. It's a little card holder, purse charm thing. Someone wrote, sorry, don't like it. Too small, waste of money. Okay, it wasn't a waste of money from me, and it's not too small for me because I like it and I thought the price was pretty good for it. If you don't like it, you don't have to buy it, of course. I'm gonna buy what I like. This was on a handbag unboxing and I'm not sure which one it is. I keep pressing other buttons and losing my place. Ridiculous. Someone wrote, you can do better, not impressed with the bag. So same sort of thing, like if you don't like it, I don't understand why you have to say you don't like it. Like if I'm watching an unboxing and I don't like something that somebody's opening that they bought that they like, I'm not gonna tell them, oh, I hate that bag that you like so much. I think that bag that you like so much is really ugly. Like it's just rude. This comment I deleted, and not a bad comment at all, but I will tell you why I deleted it. This is a comment made by one of my students, and all she said was, she, meaning me, is my teacher. She's my teacher. The reason I deleted it is because my student in this comment made it obvious that she was my student, which makes it obvious that she's a child, she's underage, and that makes her a target. Not that I have a bunch of pedophiles on this channel. I hope not. I wouldn't think so. But that makes her a target for being contacted by somebody on social media because things are so, it's so easy to do that these days. I'm very protective of my students. Especially in social media. So that's why I deleted that. If any of my students are watching, you're welcome to comment, just don't make it clear that you're one of my students or that you are young. I've deleted other students' comments before for similar reasons. This was on very odd Gucci earrings that I got at the Gucci outlet. They were silver hoops and they have little eagles' heads sticking out from them. I love that about Gucci. Gucci has some wild and crazy designs. This person did not like that. They said, oh my god, ugly earrings, seriously Gucci. Same thing I just said, like, I know there will be people that don't like that, but why comment on it? Oh, this one. This was on a video about the Louis Vuitton Fleur de Monogram bag charm, which I purchased pre-loved, and someone wrote, I would never want to put a fake LV bag charm on my authentic LV bag. It would just ruin the whole bag. So I'm not sure what she's talking about because the charm wasn't fake. I don't know if she's calling it fake because I got it pre-loved, or I have no idea what she's talking about. I think that's a confusing comment. But I also disagree with her point. I think that even if I did have a fake Louis Vuitton bag charm, it wouldn't ruin the whole bag, like she says. I don't know. I really don't understand that mindset. Y'all know I've gotten into that topic before, and I could do a whole video on it, and I won't. I will leave it at that. Okay, 2 more comments. These are recent. Well, this one is 4 comments. They're all from the same person. This person says, I'm gonna say darn. They said something else. Darn, your face is so red. Okay, we already addressed that. And then this one, I don't even know what they're talking about. This was on my comparison video between the Neverfull and the Speedy, and they said a strap on a Neverfull? Really? I don't know. I know there were some people on Facebook that were putting straps on Neverfulls on the little D-rings that where you cinch the bag. Don't do that because those aren't made to hold the weight of the bag. So I'm not sure what she's talking about. Maybe I'd mention that in that video. And then on the what fits video of my Louis Vuitton Trevi PM, she says, why do you say you will links but don't? Every once in a while I forget to put links that I mention in my video. More likely, if I say I'm gonna link something, that item's not available anymore, so I don't put the link. But if there's ever a time where I say I'm gonna link something and I don't link it, just ask me. And then she said on an unboxing of a Vuitton Speedy 25 handbag, I thought this was hilarious. I actually sent this comment to Yota and we both laughed about it because it's too funny. She said, do you pretend to be fancy off camera too? The way you talk, LOL. I just think that's so funny because I don't talk any differently on camera than I do off camera, and I'm not pretending anything real with you guys. So I guess I'm just fancy. It's hilarious. I don't know what about me makes her think that I am pretending to be fancy or am fancy or think I'm fancy. I don't know. This one is my most recent mean comment, and I thought it was interesting and also says something about this person. But they say, I'm so wondering how it happened. Oh, and this is on a video of, I think this was a Hammett handbag that I recently unboxed. She says, I'm so wondering how it happened that after all your luxurious handbags you have, you decided to buy this purse of temporary brand, which very soon will be available for sale with 80% off in TJ Maxx or Marshalls. You are saving every dollar for luxurious handbags, and now, wow, spent $300 for nothing. I'm wondering maybe it's part of payment for advertising, isn't it? Ha ha ha. So many things wrong with this comment. This was unboxing a Hammett handbag, and I can link that video below if you're interested. Hammett is a brand out of California, which I explained in this video. They don't have the luxury brand recognition that something like Louis Vuitton has, but they are luxurious handbags. Their prices aren't up with Louis Vuitton. They're more like $300, $500, around that price range. They make leather handbags, and they are very nice, very luxurious leathers, and very well made bags, and very unique designs, I think, too. So on one hand, see, this is the joy of having a YouTube channel. I have people telling me that my channel is about luxury living, so I should only buy Louis Vuitton bags, and I can't buy anything else. I can't buy what she's calling temporary brands. I don't even know what that means. And then I have other people telling me, you shouldn't be spending money on Louis Vuitton bags. Think of what you could do with that money instead. Or you should buy other designers besides those ugly brands. You know, it's all this conflicting information. You can't make everybody happy, which is why I don't even try. I only make myself happy here in terms of what I'm buying. So let's see. She says this brand will soon be available for sale at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, 80% off. That's not true. Hammett is never at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and it's definitely not 80% off. Hammett rarely goes on sale. They recently had a sale on their own website, which was like 40% off, I think, and they're still pricey at that price point. Purchased the ones in the video from Dillard's, and they're rarely on sale there either. I did get those on sale. I happened across a sale when I first found the brand. Haven't seen another sale on them since then. That was months and months ago. You know who else has sales? Gucci, Chanel. She says, I'm saving every dollar for luxury, which is not true. And I spend $300 on nothing, when in fact I spent $300 on quite a nice bag. A beautiful, luxurious bag that just doesn't have the Louis Vuitton name on it, but is every bit as nice as Louis Vuitton. And she's wondering if I got this bag because it's part of payment for advertising. When I'm sent bags for free or when I'm advertising for a brand, you guys know about it because I tell you. If I don't mention it, like in this handbag video, it's because that's not happening. It's a bag that I bought for myself because I liked it. And I think it's interesting that this person thinks that I can't be, again, into brands like Louis Vuitton and also enjoy other brands, other bags. Makes no sense, but you can do both. I also want to just mention here, because I get the impression that she's saying doing advertisements, getting free bags, getting paid for things on YouTube, that there's something wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I know a lot of people, it seems like especially in the handbag community, because there's a lot of snobbery in this handbag community. It seems like a lot of people have a problem with YouTubers making money from their channels. And I've never understood that because YouTube making videos, it's a lot of work. It's very time consuming. My channel, I think about it, I've thought this way for about a year and a half now. I've thought about it as a job. I treat it like a job. I take it seriously. When it's crunch time with teaching, like the last few weeks, there was this, well, again, I don't know when you'll be seeing this video, but as I'm filming, I haven't posted a new video in about 2 weeks. And that's because I have had no time at all because of teaching and having to redo everything in my profession to transition to virtual teaching. So in cases like that, teaching comes first. That's my primary job. But YouTube is like a second job for me. Is there any other job in the world that isn't an agreed upon voluntary situation where you're not being paid? Is there any other job in the world where you expect someone to do work and not be paid? Or where you see them doing work and you have a problem if they're getting paid for it? I don't think there is. Baffles me that there are people who think that YouTubers shouldn't be paid, that we shouldn't be earning money for all the work we do. I really don't understand that logic. Also, a lot of teachers have second jobs because we need them, because we're not paid what we're worth. Neither are many other people in helping professions. So what is wrong with someone like a teacher or a nurse or whatever, or anybody, it really doesn't matter what your main gig is, putting a lot of time and effort into a second job and being compensated for that? There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know, maybe one of the issues people have is people think that if you're being paid, that you're not being honest. I mean, that's certainly not true. Surely there are people that push products, sell things, where their primary interest is drawing in that income and they're not concerned about being honest with people. That's not how I do my channel. I also don't see anything wrong with that because it's exactly the same as like watching a Nike commercial where they've hired a celebrity to endorse their product. Like Jennifer Aniston doing a skincare lotion or something. Doesn't she do Aveeno or Nivea or something like that? Does she really use that product? I don't know, but she's paid to advertise for it. Do people think she's awful and they'll never watch anything she does again because she made an advertisement? I don't think so. It's the same thing. Anyway, this person sort of touched on that topic, but there's actually another YouTuber out there whose name I will not mention. She's in the handbag community and she has brought that up before about people making money off videos and how it's awful and she thinks it's money hungry and all this. And I mean, we all work for a living, do we not? She has a job. Does that make her money hungry? I don't think so. I think it makes her want to be able to pay her mortgage, take care of her kids, and buy nice handbags. Anyway, those are all the comments I have collected after all these months. I really don't get that many mean comments. It takes a while to get this many together to make a video. So thank you to all of you who do not leave mean comments, who are kind and lovely and beautiful and wonderful and support my channel and me. I appreciate it. And those of you who don't think I'm boring, because I'm really not, it's just that there are personalities that we don't align with. Yota is still texting me, so I'd better go see what she wants. She's gonna show up at my door if I'm not careful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. These videos are meant to be fun. They are meant to take the scary factor out of social media meanness. Because again, my main message with these mean comment videos is always these comments, if you get them, they're not about you. They're about the person leaving the comments. And if you ever get mean comments on social media, and don't we all, please try to think of it that way and don't take it personally. So again, thank you for watching. I hope that you and your loved ones are doing well. I hope to see you back here next time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Free of meanies. Bye.